Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Playa Tea Oil Shop. Stop in or call us 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good, so good to me.
Yeah.
But right now, like I said at the onset of the show, we got a prodigal son of the city here. Been doing things in the city for a long time. Got a great deal of respect for this man right here. What y'all know him from Royal Kings and Queens on, Mr. Mark King Mason.
Out of Harlem, Paulie Castellano.
In the building, live in the flesh.
So when somebody see that name, when they see that brand on the web, when they see you out in the streets, what are you standing by?
I'm standing by an image. Like the whole logo itself is actually like something that I stand by. The lion that's in the logo or whatever, the
Right.
part of the crest, it actually stands for like the law. You know what I'm saying? The government, stuff like that. The
Right.
unicorn is the regular person.
Okay.
There's the crown, which is everybody's trying to achieve to get the crown. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you have like the whole the whole structure of it all. Everybody's fighting to try to get that crown.
Right.
Period. So that goes for the government. It goes for people in the streets. All that.
Right. It sounds like a lot of spiritual symbolism.
Yeah, it is.
Are
Like
you-
I looked at it like back in the day. I used to be like real big into like medieval times and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was actually people that like believed
Now
in
you are
stuff
in the
like that.
entertainment field.
Yes.
You're a promoter.
Yep.
What's some of the type of things you promote?
Travis Porter. We were actually the first promotion team to put him together, to put them together or whatever, along with Snack Theater and DJ Explosive.
Big shout out Travis Porter. You were
Yeah.
part of that, huh?
Yeah, we were the first team to ever do anything with them. I contacted Charlie, me and Snack. We contacted Charlie, told him what we do.
Right.
Told him, look, we can go ahead and put stuff together for you to actually get your music out here in the streets.
Right.
And we reached out to 107.9. It was like, nah, we cool. We reached out to a couple of the radio stations, and they weren't really feeling it. So we did what any normal artist would do. We hit the streets,
Right.
hit the clubs, and once we got
Without
the club
nobody
scene
telling
going,
you these things.
No.
On your own intuition.
yeah, on our own, like, you know what I'm saying, did little videos, acting a fool, having Travis Porter playing in the background, stuff like that. We went ahead, got it in the clubs. DJ Explosive was already DJing what is it's exquisite now. It was Scripps.
Right.
He was already DJing there. So he had his own little foundation where people listen to whatever he played.
Right.
So with him and then everybody else that we started getting a snowball effect on,
Right.
it just picked up. Then Gio from Street Smarts, him, Flames from Akron, and a couple other dudes, they did a 4-city tour with him. And after that,
Just took off.
yeah, wow.
Wow. Give it up, man. Because Travis Porter is big, man. So,
Man, they
I mean,
super
you know,
huge.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but do he call you up time to time? Hey, Mark, man, I remember, man, in the beginning, man. Does that ever happen?
Me and Charlie, we talk like every once in a while.
Okay.
I talk a lot more with like the other DJ that they're affiliated with.
Right.
I talk to him a lot more, mainly because now I became a DJ, so I'm always trying to figure out what's that new hit out there,
Right.
so that way I can push it out here before it even get out here to a lot of the other DJs.
Well, talk to me right now a little bit about some substance with being in the promoter game because, you know, right now I'm thinking is it all about relationships
Yeah,
with the artists?
yeah, like,
How does that work with the artists?
I mean, basically what it is like if you don't have a strong like relationship with the artist, once they do get known or they do get big,
Yeah.
they'll forget about you. It's nothing but a number to them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They see so many faces a day, shake so many hands that by the end of the day, they don't remember who you are because you haven't made an impact.
How do you make them remember who you are besides paying them? You know.
It's yeah. Some of them won't even remember you then. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that will sit there and pay them to do a track, and after that track, you never hear from them.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It go from Cleveland artists that's paid people to do tracks to anybody. It don't matter.
Right.
If you don't have a foundation for yourself as an artist,
Right.
you're not
Now,
about to make it.
how does the process work? Do you contact these artists, management, and if so, where do you look to do that at?
A lot of times this is the relationship that I build with other artists. when I started doing the stuff for Travis Porter, after we got done with that, I was sitting there looking on the internet, looking to see like somebody I wanted to put stuff together for, and I actually ran across one of the old Charlie Boy songs, and it was I was like a teenager. I was listening to Screwed Up, got real big in Cleveland for a while,
Right.
and Charlie Boy was one of those big artists that was played. So I was like, man, like to be able to do something with Charlie Boy would be crazy. So I hit up his manager, started talking to him, told him what I do, told him I did this with Travis Porter or whatever.
Right.
He was like, all right. He sent me out, I swear it was like 5,000 CDs, like, and I had to put them all together myself. Like,
Oh, he sent you a shipment
he
of
sent
5,000
me
CDs.
5,000 CDs.
Right.
Plus, he sent me like 2-3 shirts or whatever, give away to people.
Right.
He sent me a bunch of old CDs that he put together back in the day or whatever. He sent me all of those to go ahead and get to people and everything like that.
Right.
And then like every like 4-5 months, I was getting new stuff coming in, and I was just giving that out to different people, and
Right.
it was great.
So you were helping him on the marketing and promotional side, and so that's how you were able to foster a relationship with him.
Yeah.
And then so when the artist actually came out, you had a good rapport with the artist, and things started to go smooth and things like that.
Right. I started doing stuff with him, and then I ended up meeting Fat B and a couple of the other artists from that whole DSR clique.
Right.
And when I told him what I was doing with Charlie, he was like, "Well, look, you know what I'm saying? I got other people that I could put you on with
Right.
that need promotion." So I ended up getting hooked on to B Hemp, stuff
Right.
like that. He did that Ricky Bobby song.
Right.
He wanted to do stuff with me, and there was a bunch of other artists too.
Right. Now, Mark, besides being a promoter, one of your greatest passions, you were telling me now, since back when, that you're finally exercising now, is your passion for DJing.
Yeah.
Now, hold up. You probably got a lot of DJs. That's like rappers being basketball players and basketball players being rappers. You probably got DJs saying, huh, what? You know, stick to promoting.
Yeah.
What made you, well, you always had the passion, but what made you want to, carry it to its fruition?
It was actually like that love of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love music no matter what. Like, no matter what type of genre.
Couldn't
anything.
live without your JVC vibrating the concrete.
Man, tell me about it. Like, my mother used to sit there and go crazy when I was a kid, sitting there playing around.
Yeah.
I had the radio up loud, and she'd be yelling at me. I could still hear that now.
Right, right. Now, you got the virtual DJ equipment and all of that?
I got the virtual. A lot of DJs don't really like respect a DJ on virtual.
Right.
Like, cause they feel like that's like the bottom basement type thing,
Yeah.
bedroom DJ.
Right.
So I went and bought turntables. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you went and bought the
I
actual
went and bought
official.
it. Yes, like some DJs don't really like it because they digital. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between
So do
digital
you
and
keep your
analog.
wife up at night with the zigga zigga and all of that?
Man, I got 2 15s I just bought. You know it. The whole neighborhood know it.
You making your own mixtapes now? Road
Man,
Kings
I done did.
Queens?
We about to do a mixtape with Ezzy Banks. That's one of the first ones I'm putting together. It's gonna be called Bank Heist. I'm also doing a Nerve DJ. I'm in the Nerve DJs. I'm also doing a Nerve DJ compilation mixtape. Right. Big up to Johnny Yo.
Well, hold on, that's a big record pool right there. The Nerve DJs is all the way around the world, right?
Yeah, all you got to do is nervedjs.com, though. That's
Yeah.
all you got to do. Period. We do a conference call every Tuesday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We actually just got nominated for one of the best DJ coalitions, period, in the world or whatever. That's one of the things that we going
What
for.
you learned about, how has that helped you being in record pools and organizations and stuff like that?
Actually, you know what? It's crazy. Like, because me being a promoter, I developed such a good bond with, like, club owners and stuff like that. It made it real easy for me to transition to be a DJ.
Right.
It was a lot of people that was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, I mean, I started off with just the laptop when I first went in the club. You know what I'm saying? And people was like, no. I was, yeah, look. DJ Casanova. Hey, look.
Yeah, because we
Look,
put
we
Coco
could always
Z
do
to
that
the
on another
test.
one.
We put a couple people that
Hey, yeah,
came
Coco
on.
Z Raw. I ain't even gonna lie. Coco Z Raw.
Nomadic,
Yeah,
we
I
put
messed with Nomadic
to
too.
the test.
You know what I'm saying?
Nomadic ripped it too when he was on the show. Burns, yeah.
I ain't heard of him yet. Now me and Nomadic, like, we go back.
So how do you stay on the new music?
I reach to the artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the things is I'm because I got such a good foundation, a good standard with a lot of different artists.
Right.
I always get music from them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I
okay.
do.
So they hit you off. They send you links and everything early and all of that type of stuff.
Yeah, I be getting stuff for real. Like, I be getting stuff before a lot of other DJs get it, and then I be deciding if I want to play it because depending on the crowd,
Yeah.
they ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm
Are
saying?
you like a kid in the candy store when you get this new music and other people haven't heard it yet?
Yeah, especially when, you know what I'm saying, like, I be having other DJs, like, around or on the team or whatever.
Right.
So, like, if I get a new song, a new remix that they ain't never got,
Right.
yeah, it's going, I'm going to go in. I'm going to sit there and talk stuff the whole time
Right.
and be like, look, Steph Floss ain't got it, nobody got it, but I'm about to drop it right now.
Right.
And then when they ask for it, I'll be like, hold on, you got to give me another day with it.
Right.